My name is Tovah Silbermann. I grew up Orthodox. I grew up in a Hasidic community in New Orleans, specifically Lubavitch. It was hard. If you know anything about New Orleans, it's about 90% humidity rate, and I'd wear shirts to here, shirts up here, skirts past my knees, socks, the whole 9 yards. My family wasn't Hasidic, but pretty much every institution that I was a part of, whether it be school, synagogue, camp, my friends, my peers, were all part of this one group that I found myself part of. There were two kind of parallel dreams. The one dream that I thought was off in a faraway land and impossible, and the one dream that I was told to have and to want and to expect. I would love blooper reels and deleted scenes and behind the scenes extras. Like anytime I had a DVD, that's the first thing I would go to because I just love seeing the magic of it happening. I also had a different dream that I'd be married at 20 like my mom, and I would have 7 to 8 kids. You know, my mom had 5 kids and I was embarrassed that was a small family. And then I went to college at a nice Jewish college in New York City. You know, you start to realize that that world that's so far off is actually closer than you think, and it doesn't have to be what's prescribed to you. I think that was the hardest part for me growing up Orthodox, is the idea that a lot of things are prescribed to you. All of your decisions worked around if you can make it at home for Shabbat dinner, if you can have a nice community with a nice school and synagogue to send your kids to. So I still felt that level of, I guess, claustrophobia, where there's only so far that you could go. And I was starting to do cool things. I got involved in the comedy scene, you know, producing and interning and booking shows, but there was always a wall that I would hit. If I couldn't answer a text on Saturday, if I couldn't go out to eat with everyone at a restaurant, it's just a wall. And then one day I realized that that wall didn't have to be there. The only reason I was keeping kosher and keeping Shabbat is because it was all I knew. And I really did love Shabbat. I love the idea of Shabbat. I love the idea of unplugging for 25 hours, just having meals with your friends and family. But ultimately, it just wasn't working for me personally. So very recently, I decided to stop. I remember I went to artichoke pizza for the first time. I have a video of eating my first slice. I also love sex, by the way. That's like a whole nother thing. That's like, sorry, mom and dad. That's also great. That's great. Judaism is still a huge part of my life. It's all I ever talk about. It's all I ever reference. I will show you videos of like Uncle Moishi and the Mitzvah Men, the kids programs I grew up on. I'll jam out to the yeshiva boys choir, unironically. But that being said, if this isn't what you want, it's okay to go. It really is, you know, you can still have that passion, you can still have that connection to the world, again, because that was my entire life for 24 years, literally 24 years, from nursery school through elementary school, college, high school, college, Jewish college. My first job was an Orthodox institution. You know, it's okay to take a step out of your comfort zone, because sometimes you'll be surprised by the textured life that you can have. So I say it's okay to go.